Let's go live right now. Yeah. Let's go live right now. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's go live right now. Hi. Yeah, I cannot believe. Did you hear that Disney just bought Beavis? Not Butthead. They bought Beavis. The rights.
Wow.
Yeah, they want to do
insane.
a kids show with Mickey Mouse and Beavis because people. Anyways.
Welcome to It Doesn't Matter. There you go.
Yeah. I'm Gus.
He's Gus Fink.
We got live effects.
Just a few. And I am Emmy Boz. I always forget which camera's on me. There you go. You need one for you, Lewis.
I know.
This is
Lewis. There's one facing him.
Him and his paper towel. We're gonna put googly eyes.
There is
on
a
him.
camera. There is a camera facing him. There's two cameras facing him.
Well, no.
But
there's one.
So today we're gonna be doing episode is
Mortal Kombat
versus Ken and Barbie. No,
stop it. Mortal Kombat versus
Street Fighter.
My brain keeps wanting
in
to
particular
say Rage
Street Fighter 2. Because
Okay.
it gets weird. Like Street Fighter 2 is the first in a way Street Fighter that was like known. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was first like American arcade cabinet. Yeah.
Yeah, no one talked about Street Fighter 1.
Yeah.
So
Chun-Li had them thighs though.
She still does to this day.
Yeah, she does.
She's like 65 with them thighs.
Yeah.
and they were making
Crush a man's
sequels.
head.
They made sequels to Street Fighter 2. It was
Yeah.
like Street Fighter 2, the sequel. It was insane.
That was that movie with Bison that goes game over.
Yeah.
Right. That was Street Fighter the
the
live
movie.
action.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
That was the dumbest thing.
I saw it in
One sec.
Wait,
Quiet
what?
out.
Oh.
We're back. Sorry.
Oh, it's
Cut
cool.
out. Cut in. Cut out. Cut
We're
in.
back.
We're back.
Questions from the internet. What do we got?
Got questions from the internet.
I got one, you guys, if you guys want.
Let's do it.
All right, so what was the most ridiculous rule you had to follow when you worked at like Kmart or in school? It could be either or.
The most ridiculous.
They said job, but I knew you worked at Kmart, and I thought that'd be a good one.
Oh, the most ridiculous rule?
Yeah.
Way to follow at a job, not my school, because that's two very different places.
Either place.
Well, I mean, Kmart didn't really have
You
any.
probably had some weird ones at school.
Yeah, I had some weird ones at school, given like the kind of school I went to. But
Right.
I'm gonna try to think here. The most ridiculous thing. You had to always. Well, I mean, at Kmart, you had
the way they tricked you for 9/11 was pretty good.
Oh well, yeah, but that's not the most ridiculous thing you can do. Like, rule you had to follow.
That'll be for another time.
That'll be for another time.
I do
Please
love that
bringing-
story.
Please stop
Yeah.
bringing up traumatic events that like you like say something immediately out the gate that's upsetting everyone.
Well, that's why I was going.
I want to hear that story.
Yeah.
I was going for the Kmart approach.
Yeah, the Kmart approach. I think the most ridiculous thing that they had us do at Kmart was we had to we weren't allowed to talk about like religious holidays. Like we weren't allowed to ask off and say it was for religious reasons. The
Wow.
Kmart I worked at. I don't know if that was every Kmart, but
It's funny though because your school was all about religion.
well, yeah. But so it was funny. I was like, "Sir, I will not be in on Easter. You can't schedule me on Easter." And they were like, "Yeah, we can." And I was like, "If you schedule me, I will not be in. It's a religious holiday." And they had to bring in, you know, who's the guy that's like the head, like the district dude, like the head guy, like the general manager,
Regional.
regional man. They had
Yeah.
to bring in, and I remember his last name was Bird,
Mm.
and he was this short man with like his skin was like beet red, but it was like blood pressure.
Whoa, you think
related.
he was related to Larry Bird?
No, there's no way. He was like this big.
But maybe they were twins.
But he came in and was like, and he said my last name all aggressive, and he was like, "So, you know, if you don't come into work on Easter, you're fired." And I was like, I was drinking those Slim Fast things because I was like, I'm fat, you know, and I was like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
And I went, guess I'm not coming to work then. And then, but
Mhm.
I was the toy department manager, so they couldn't let me go.
Wow, that's a power move.
I was like, I don't give a
You were
shit.
15?
Yeah, I was like, well, I was 16 at that point.
That's a good, confident power
and
move.
I was like, I will
That's very
die on this hill. I need to go to church for 8 hours.
I gotta go see the Easter Bunny.
You gotta see the
Bird.
Easter Bunny.
Well, your parents probably did make you go to church, right?
Yes, I had to go to church.
So there you go. So yeah, you were being like, I gotta follow this tradition.
Yeah, I wanted to army crawl into my parents' bedroom and like unplug the alarm clock. I tried to do that so many times.
Anything,
Yeah, and my parents slept through the alarm. I'd be like, yes, fuck, yes, ah. Like,
Nice.
it was cool. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. How about this one? And Louis, if you want to answer this as well.
Okay.
Barney Flanagan wants to know what's the most unusual food combination that you've ever tried and loved, and it was good?
You know, the only thing I only know how to make 2 things,
Yeah.
and that's depression nachos in a microwave
Okay.
and eel sauce.
Ew.
Okay.
And
Wow.
eel sauce and a whole avocado.
Yeah. Eel sauce.
Eel sauce.
It's that stuff that like the Mickey Notice has, like brown goo. Right?
Yeah, it's brown goop.
Yeah.
So you're just
It's really
taking
good.
avocado and eel sauce, and you
Yes.
love it.
Yeah,
avocado.
Oh, wow, never heard of that.
Yeah, you
That's
said-
interesting. That's weird.
You said avocado.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Yeah, I love it.
Charmed.
Charmed.
Cool. Because I make weird stuff all the time.
Yeah, he
Constantly.
does. He does make weird stuff.
And she likes it all the time.
What's
I
the weirdest
do. It
combination?
helps when I take an edible though.
I mean, what do you?
Oh God, I can't even think.
Yeah. Or what? Besides that, though, what have you had weird that you?
What have
loved?
I had weird?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I tried
And loved.
and loved. One time I tried ketchup on a pickled egg.
Oh my god!
What?
I
What?
wanna
You
throw
don't
up.
get to ask me
You
that.
know I'm more scusophobic.
Hey, eels.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I
Eels.
just thought it was
No,
mustard.
you're okay.
Oh yeah, he is. He is. That's true.
He's
Yeah.
like, eh.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's his trigger.
Yeah.
Can't talk about.
honestly-
I
But
just
what's
thought about
weird though is if you can see, it looks like you're wearing a ketchup character shirt
It
right
does.
now. So that's the irony. That's the irony. If you
Yeah.
just puked on
I
it.
make my parents sad with my life choices.
Yeah.
That would be funny if Lewis looked at his shirt and went like,
Yeah.
Oh my god, no!
And then puked all over it.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
great.
didn't hear the egg part of that. I just
Yeah.
heard pickle. I thought of like pickle.
Yeah.
ketchup
That
on
would
it.
go
Yeah.
viral.
No.
So you should have done it.
No, I don't want to clean it up.
Man.
I would be the one to have to clean it
See,
up.
if we were planning stuff, we would have planned that, and that
Yeah.
would have been
It would have been brilliant. It would've
off the
been brilliant.
gates.
Off the chains. Off the Bill Gates.
Off the Bill Gates.
No,
Yeah.
no, calm down. Really?
Would you think you can make a baby Bill Gates movie, like you know how they did Boss
Are you
Baby?
serious? Is that a real question?
I'm just came up with this right
Oh, I
now,
was like,
and
am
I'm
I
loving it.
psychic? I was so excited. I was
But
like,
yeah, I mean, Tony Tostarita wants to know if you had Warner Brothers and Paramount combined. They go, yo, you're edgy, you're weird. We got tons of money from Bill Gates, and we have to make some like baby Bill Gates movie just to help his brand.
So it's like Boss Baby.
Yeah,
Bill Gates.
yeah, but you could get more creative with it. So what are you gonna do? But yes, they saw the success with Boss Baby. Bill Gates wants to make him look more friendly to the public. Why not? That's it's a fun idea, and he wants to do it with baby Bill Gates.
well, I would
the
do
movie.
Baby Bill Gates. I would like just lie because he's not a scientist.
What's the plot?
The plot is baby. I hate saying this. Baby Bill Gates is in a science lab,
Yeah.
and he has to genetically engineer or help create a little like baby monster thing, like a hybrid from animals being cross-spliced together.
Okay.
And
Like
and
the
then-
government hires him.
No, well, there's like I don't know. It's like he's a baby. Maybe his parents, like how
Okay.
the parents are like just legs. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So he has to help splice together the perfect animal, and then when he makes it, it's ugly, and it's a feel-good story about how he makes the ugly animal learns to love itself, and Bill Gates helps it. He's like, you can put a top hat on, you can do things and science and fun, and like, it's,
Dude, just Bill Gates is known for all that too.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's a piece to make everybody like him because there's so many people that don't, like.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of something ridiculously stupid.
I'm getting lots of ideas myself. Like that's why but I liked your idea.
Okay. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Like,
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking he's like really little,
Because he's a
Of course,
baby.
I would
you know. Yeah, and like he's so I don't want to do what he wanted for the movie. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the money and go, no, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. And then he's kind of like this like a little bully kid. He's mean.
That's not
He's-
gonna make people like him.
No, but yeah.
You just like they said what we.
Try to make it more entertaining though.
Yeah.
Now, what if it's like a Rugrats movie, right?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
I
a very
fucking love Rugrats.
normal baby adventure movie
Mhm.
Yeah.
with regular babies.
And then there's a
And it's
baby
like
Bill
an
Gates.
MCU post-credit scene
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, time to come home, Mr. Gates,
Yeah.
Mr. Bill Gates, and then they don't know it's him until after.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They used to go, Mr. Bill Gates, and they like look at the audience
So-
like, Mr. Bill Gates.
As a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like
know
that.
it's him.
I mean,
Give him a golf job. Give him
Oh,
a golf
shit.
job. Stop killing Lewis. Quick, give it to me. I'll throw it like a football
Can you catch
pass.
it?
I want to do it.
dun, 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 dun. Dun,
He
dun.
He looks down at his catch.
Cheers.
Oh my god, no!
Oh.
It's catching again! Oh, drop.
One half?
No, I don't want that one.
Alright. So, that was Cough Drop Break.
Yep,
And we're back.
we're back.
We're going to go to another question.
Question.
What is... This is by Baby Billy Bacon Bits. And they want to know, what's the strangest coincidence you've ever experienced?
The strangest coincidence?
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys got a ton of these.
I have a ton in my mind, just
Yeah.
a complete blank of all the stuff like that we've had happen, like just stuff in general. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit! There's my mind's like, like,
And it happens all the time.
Yeah.
When you're asked.
Did I tell my dog one
I've
ever?
been there for so many too.
oh yeah, he could do a dog one, I guess.
Okay.
I have a dog one. I
Let's
don't
hear it.
know if I ever told you this one.
You probably have, but
But not on air, though.
Okay.
So it's Thanksgiving. I'm watching the dog show. You know, they have the dog show on.
The dog parade, it's the thing.
And then I'm driving to work out at my in-laws because it was like the pandemic. And I work out there instead of the gym. Anyways, I'm driving and I'm thinking about the dog show. And I'm going like what would dogs be doing if they weren't with us? Like, they're not with us. You know what I mean?
Still be fucking wolves.
And then, no, but then I was thinking, like, aliens would be, like, we would be that to aliens, you know? And I'm thinking about this, and I go to a red light. I'm at the red light, and I see this dog across the street.
It's like off its leash or something, like running around.
Yeah, and it's staring at me. And it just starts to go and run towards me across the street. And then a car's coming, and the dog goes back. And then it does it again, and the car, like, slows down for the dog to go, but then it just flies and it hits
it, like,
the
clipped
dog.
the dog, right? It clipped it. It's back.
Yeah, it hit the dog. And I'm like, no! Screaming. I'm like, look at the guy next to me, and he's like, doesn't even care. And I'm like, wow! Because I'm thinking, like, why did that dog just get hit? You know, like, that's so weird. I was just thinking about dogs in the dog show. And then I'm like driving to check on it, and as I'm doing it, I noticed, like, who I thought hit it.
He was confused.
Because they were pulled over on the side.
Yeah.
At the time, it was a good friend of mine's sister. And then, like, I told him, because I wasn't sure if it was. I was driving, you know.
He said, I think your sister hit a dog.
And then, like, he sends me a picture of the dog being okay, and it's going to get rescued. It's like, it's they're taking it to, like, the vet.
Yeah, like the vet or something.
And the dog's okay, so I knew the dog was okay. So it was just such a weird...
It was weird, like, thinking about dogs and the sister and then the friends. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's, like,
It's all connected.
Because, like, the dog didn't have an owner.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, like, what would they be like...
Apparently it got out of the guy's backyard or something, and they were just, everybody...
But did you see the connection there?
Yeah.
That I was thinking about what are dogs like without owners, and what it's kind of like us with, you know, aliens. But it's just like, that's kind of weird.
That was very weird.
See, my brain is, like, has completely drawn a blank, but I will say, one time I went to, like, a Costco type thing with my grandmother when she was still alive, and I had on, like, it was the summer, and I had on a dress, but it was just like a dress, and I didn't have anything on underneath it. And I remember I was really nervous because it was going to be cold in Costco, and I didn't want anybody to see my dots. And then I thought, who's the worst person that could see you and think you're like a slutty person or something? And I went, nuns. And the second I sat down to eat with my grandma, I'm like, these nuns walked by and stared at me, and I was like, what are the fucking odds? Like, I was thinking about nuns. When do you even see a nun in the wild? Like, in Delaware.
You don't see them in the wild.
It's been a long time since I've seen nuns in the wild.
Yeah, it's all you guys are going to see this week are nuns now.
Oh my god, you're probably right.
Everywhere, riding on horses.
But I just remember I was just like,
yeah.
Nuns, oh my god.
nuns. Like,
Now, you reminded me of another strange story. You
What?
want to hear one more?
one more, let's do it.
All right, this is
Fuck.
one more. So I'm a kid. Actually, I'm not. This is right before I had a kid. I'm in my early 20s, and I'm taking a walk, and I'm talking, and I'm like, you know, it's really weird. All my good friends growing up, all their dads are dead, but my dad's not dead. And then I start making a painting. And I'm making this painting of, like, a guy suffering, and all these people are watching over him, you know? And it was like, at the time, I thought that's a fear, to suffer and people are watching you suffer. And then
I do that every day. I'm just kidding.
at the time I had a lump in my lymph node, but they told me it was a hernia. 2 doctors confirmed it's a hernia, and you have to get an operation. So I went back to check on it to see if there's anything else I got to do besides this operation. And they go, oh, we did the blood test. You're actually fine. You had this thing. And I'm in the hospital. And I'm looking at this religious painting leaving the hospital. And I'm thinking maybe I should get like more spiritual or religious or something. And I didn't know it. At that time, I'm looking at that. My uncle, who was like my dad growing up, he's the one who took me to Freddy Krueger horror movies, growing up, all that stuff. He was like my father. You know, he played baseball with me. He died in that hospital
Like
right
the same
then.
day,
Right then, when I was looking at the picture and
Like
thinking.
he had a stroke or something, right?
He died. He died. He was in the hospital. He already died, but he was in there. They were, you know, it was just weird.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Way to bring the mood down.
Wow, Gus.
It's a true. Hey, you know what else is true? We're both wearing this, and this was not planned. That's a strange
Mine
coincidence.
isn't a skeleton. It has a little.
This is the cardigan, the little sweater thingies.
I'm cold all the time.
The buttons. My buttons are little
I'm cold all the
skulls.
fucking time.
But I got a skull, but no,
Do
I
you
don't.
understand?
Yeah. Any questions from the nets?
Let's check right now.
Lewis wasn't checking.
I wasn't checking. Too much going on.
He wasn't.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nothing,
Okay.
nothing from the
Good.
net.
Okay.
Good. Good.
So
Good. We don't want you guys anyway.
you have to. Kim Crispy Town wants to know if you had to, for one day, switch lives with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
George Washington, because I want to get real fucking nuts with that shit.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, are you going full wooden teeth and everything?
Yeah, I want to see what that's like, and like go across the sea Christmas.
Careful.
Catch those British.
He was a wild redheaded man.
Guess what? I want to. You said to see what.
That's
to
cool.
do. That's what
I
wanna
respect
do.
that.
I would. There was a different answer I would give, but I've been told I
You're
make
gonna-
too many jokes.
What's the
about
weirdest thing you're gonna do as George?
Fucking write the Declaration of Independence.
Oh,
Work
okay.
some shit in there.
Wait, you going? Is this right before we wrote it or right after?
Right. Like,
The next day.
The next day, whatever.
The next day would be pretty good.
Yeah.
So, right, so he does all the work and then you just like take over.
Yeah,
for him
yeah,
after?
like
Yeah.
I like lock in.
It's 1776.
And I'm like,
What day?
Women are actually in charge, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
George,
Men
go.
are just held for sperm collection.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
rough.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would have equal rights.
Wow.
Wink.
Yeah.
Wink.
He had a lot of his own weed farms.
He did.
A lot of people don't know that.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I found that out, I was like, that says something.
I said something about
Yeah.
the drug.
Like, why didn't our teachers tell us that little footnote?
We were just talking about that too. Like,
Yeah.
I think weed will solve everything. If everyone just stops eating towards the end of their life, what if everyone had the munchies?
Yeah. George Washington.
This guy.
Yeah.
Doctor
Doing some
material.
stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What about you? Who,
Like somebody's like bleeding to
Get
death,
me
and you're
in.
like, put some weed, put some weed in your mouth, and they're like,
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm hungry.
Bleh.
They just like be like powdering it. There's like a cut, and they just have like the powder of it, and
Ew,
they're like,
ew.
it'll grow. It's like trees. It'll grow in there.
I don't like
It's fine. Skin, hemp skin. It's got to be a thing.
I'm skin probably.
Hemp skin.
Yeah.
I gotta remove my hemp skin.
No.
Rumpelstiltskin. So you want another cue?
Let's get another one.
Well, why don't you pick one of these and ask
Okay,
me?
I'll pick one.
Because I'm not like, I don't feel like answering.
Okay, here you go.
know.
This question is if you could communicate with one species of animal, which would it be, and what would you ask them?
I already know.
I know you're gonna say too.
It would be cats. Or if I didn't do cats, like if you didn't know I could pick,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do cats because you would constantly want
Oh
to
my
know.
god, I'd be a fucking.
It'd be like
nightmare.
call me everywhere all the time. What are the cats? What are the cats saying right now? What are they doing? What do the cats want? What happened? I did this earlier. What did let me know? And
What did Boris really think?
so that's the only reason I wouldn't do it with
Yeah.
cats.
That's not nice.
Otherwise, I would do it with
do it-
cats.
I would do it.
I would do it with cats, but I'll go. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Like I'll go. I can't just do that all the
The
time.
cat's like
Fully
be
knowing
like-
you can do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah. I would be like, that's not how it works. You
You're
don't
gonna get a
know.
migraine.
It drains me. It drains me. You know.
Yeah.
You're sleeping.
It takes my stamina away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it, guys. If you have superpowers, you got to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people will take advantage. They'll keep wanting What's the cat saying?
I would charge money if I could be a cat person that could talk to cats. Like, I
Yeah.
would charge money that would become, it would consume me. I would become like that cat
That's a
lady.
good TV show
Yeah.
too.
Cat whisperer.
Yeah, like the cat.
Now someone's gonna fake that show. Give us 2%.
Yeah, come on now.
We're like, Fluffy really loves
Because if any ghost thing on TV is fake at all,
They all are.
then they're gonna do this. The cat.
Cat whisperer.
Yeah.
You just have to like seem convincing enough. You just have to be like,
Yeah.
"What's that, Mr. Whisker?"
We're talking goat not goat
He
whisperer.
doesn't like that you named him Taco.
Yeah.
Not a fan. His
No.
real name is Jerry.
And I'm gonna say something dark. I'm gonna do it.
Buy some better litter, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
High
Stop
class
getting your
litter.
meow mix,
Yeah.
You cheap fuck.
He hates it.
I would talk to Blobfish,
Mhm.
and I would be like, why? Why you look like that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to travel all
They're,
far
like,
away.
deep.
Yeah, hopefully they
Here's the
can hear
thing:
me.
you
Hopefully, like,
you
they
might
have
be
a
able
cell
to.
phone.
There's a good chance you already can, and you won't know until you try and find out. So,
it's fucked up.
because
It's
why would
true.
you think of that? That's
What if you
weird.
like talk to a blobfish and it just like turned itself inside out? You'd be like,
I wouldn't
I
have.
would be horrified. Like, what? Did I offend you somehow?
yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't have
What the fuck is
blobfish
this ocean shit?
on top 100. So I think there's something there.
There might be.
I love it.
Yeah.
I would talk to raccoons so I could get them to do petty crimes. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty
Or
good.
crows, same thing.
Yeah, but
Crows
they
be
don't have
great.
them fingies. Like
Yeah.
raccoons could.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
be like, get in there. No, open the window. Get
Mhm.
the money.
Yeah.
Oh, they have drugs. Get those too.
Why, they'd be like, "Why are you talking to us like we're stupid?"
They're like, you don't have
Bitch,
to talk.
we know.
Like, they're like, we know. We just.
Yeah. Talk to us the way you talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want? What are you looking
Yeah.
They all
for?
sound like scumbags, good
Yeah.
little robbers.
They
They're
should.
already-
Like, what the fuck, you stupid broad?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Listen to me, okay?
That was good. It makes me think you should be. If they ever do a new
Oh,
Ninja
yeah, like
Turtles
cartoon
movie,
raccoon.
you'd be a good Ninja Turtle.
I'd be an
Voice.
awesome. I want to be Raph.
Yeah.
I'd love to be Raph.
You think you got it?
Yeah.
I was convinced when I was younger I was going, like when I was in first grade, young, I was like, I'm going to marry Michelangelo, the Ninja Turtle. That was my
Because
crush.
he had nunchucks, and those are
Really?
pretty cool.
No,
He's
no,
the party
he was
dude.
he was the funny guy.
Yeah, but then he had nunchucks.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
the party dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him and I liked Raphael because Raphael was pessimistic, miserable, which should
Yeah.
have been a premonition for my
Yeah.
future.
In a way, I guess you did because one, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Michelangelo.
You're Michelangelo.
They were all
and-
named
they're
after
all
artists.
But
I
you're
know.
Michelangelo and Raph mixed together.
Nunchucks, pizza. I mean,
Come on.
Yeah,
Come
pizza. I could live the rest of my life without eating pizza again.
I would love
Oh.
to say something about the simulation when it regards to pizza, but I won't
Okay.
because it's a bad code word.
Okay.
No.
That's fair.
But why did they ruin the Ninja Turtles' favorite food? Who knows? Want to go to the next question?
Yeah, I accidentally messed up and oh, here we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
let's see. Okay, here's one. Who asked this? What's the weirdest habit you have when you're alone?
The weirdest habit you have when you're alone.
I don't know if I'm gonna say mine.
Habit.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to say.
Habits.
Someone say theirs and I might say mine.
Here's this. What is this?
I mean, that's normal. It's not weird. Come on, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, like I
Uh-huh.
do stretches, for my spine,
Okay.
and there's like I try to like flip my legs over my head, which I would never do anywhere else, because it looks like I'm trying to do something. But
Yeah.
literally there's good benefits to it. So, I mean, I do some weird stretches.
I mean,
I'm sure I do some weirder stuff that I'm not just saying though. you
yeah, I know. I do so many weird things throughout the day. I'm like, what is weird? Like, I don't know how to.
You nonstop talk to yourself. That's a
I
little bit
do.
weird.
I do nonstop. I'm alone.
But
I
it's-
think everyone kind of does that though.
Yeah.
She does it more, I think, than most. I don't know. I never heard, but it's cute. I loved it.
I give personalities to inanimate objects and then feel sincerely guilty for throwing them away. Like, I'm like,
Oh, that's how you become a hoarder.
yeah, I know. Why
Yeah.
I don't hoard anything, but like I'll be like, this little, apple. Oh, do. Oh, and I'm like, oh, it's rotting, and I'm like, oh no, throw you away, and I'm like, oh, and it's like, please don't.
Yeah, 'cause now you already care about them. Yeah.
It's like, I'm still good, you can make apple pie. And I'm like, that was one apple, buddy. And it's like,
Yeah.
please don't waste my life. I was taken from my tree family. And I'm like, shit.
Ugh, yeah.
I'll like bite it. Be like, there, look.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I've been putting my palms up to the sun and breathing in for 7 seconds.
By 7.
Oh, that's a good number. And like I feel like the light in my head, and I do because I don't ever get sun, so I do that. But you know.
Yeah.
So I have a few.
Yeah.
One thing is when I get like a really big burst of energy,
Yeah.
I'll like if I'm just walking to like let's say my ferret cage,
Yeah.
I'll like skip. I'll do like a
Skip.
jump.
Okay.
That's-
And
I like
I
it.
think about it, and I'm always excited for when I do have that energy because
Yeah.
I usually don't.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
But sometimes I'll just do a little skip.
That's
A
good.
little skip, that's
Um,
funny.
when I was young-
Last time I skipped.
When I was really young, if I wanted to get something and it was like across the room, I'd do a little Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of this.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I used to do that. And then I think everyone looks at the non-existent camera when where you think you're being filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody does that.
Yeah.
Or like you hear a sad song and you're like, now I'm in the music video.
I don't. Maybe in the car. I don't
yeah,
think,
yeah. You're driving, you're like, all around me are familiar.
Yeah, only like really sad songs.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean I yell mantras when I'm driving and shit. Like I like do that and like make up words to songs all the time and shit.
I mean, I haven't done. I scream the thing from Long Legs when I'm in the car myself. If I think it's creepy.
Oh yeah.
If a creepy guy
Yeah.
is near me, like in the car, like
She just
trying
told
to
me
get my
that
attention,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mommy, Daddy,
Yeah.
unmake me.
Yeah.
So, but that's new. That's
Yeah,
since I've seen that
Of
movie.
course. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I want to see the monkey so bad.
The Stephen King movie.
Yeah.
That looks like it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
You do. Should we get into the verses?
Let's get into it.
All
Don't
right.
yawn. You
You.
can't yawn because when you yawn, I yawn.
I didn't yawn.
Somebody yawned. Lewis yawned.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yawnitis.
So you're. I keep wanting to say Streets
I'll
of
be
Rage.
Street Fighter. Yeah. Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, I know that, and I'm Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
So like,
Cool.
what are we just like doing like the general like team?
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
aesthetic
We
and
just
shit?
it's the whole group. Yep.
Right.
It's the classics. Who
Right,
you think of?
yeah.
You know the batch. You kind of see the colors. I see Blanca standing out because he's green.
Yeah. Well,
Blanca's definitely green.
You know, he's
my
standing
cousin always
out.
played as him when we would play that game, and it was like he'd always do that cheap like tumble move.
Yeah, his roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then who was the yogi bald headed dude?
Awesome.
The wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, he would stretch. I was always him, and I would do that like long like.
Yeah.
But I would always want to be the girls. I'd want to be Chun-Li, or I'd want to be blonde bitch.
Yeah.
Blonde bitch.
What was
Cammy.
it? Cammy,
Yeah.
Cammy, yeah.
Right.
Cammy, I used to call her Cammy Toe when I was little.
That's funny. Who was in
Kicks.
Street Fighter 2 back in the day? Female. Because now there's way more females.
Yeah, there's more, but I
Yeah,
feel
there
like
wasn't
those-
many.
I feel like those two were the
It
only
was
Chun-Li
girls.
was the original.
Sakura and Kubito, I think. I don't know. There was only a few.
I don't even
remember
know these
I don't.
people.
Yeah, I only remember
Yeah.
Chun-Li and Cammy. Like she was the
Same.
American.
They're the
chick.
main two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was little, and I
I
was.
kind.
like,
I guess I dropped off after Street Fighter 2 Part 9.
Yeah.
What?
don't know.
9 is where they lost you.
2-9. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean,
Um,
like as far as Mortal Kombat goes,
Whoa,
Hey,
double
what we say
yawn.
about that?
I can't. As
Yeah.
far as Mortal Kombat goes, all the women were the exact same design except they were just different colors.
All of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
forever?
was three women
Everybody.
still, yeah.
Hmm.
Katana,
Melina.
Melina,
Yeah.
and
Jade.
Jade. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was green, pink-ish, fuchsia color, and blue.
Yep.
And they all had the face mask on. Then they tried to
Yeah.
get in some backstory, like Melina had like that. Ball.
Yeah, she's half Tarkatan.
Tarkatan,
So she
yeah.
has that mouth. Yeah.
She has that scary mouth that she takes out. She's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
like-
yeah.
Because
Street-
that was like a disease they got, right? Or
That's
something?
in the reboot. That's like the new one. We'll get to it.
What did you
Yeah.
think? What did you think of the movie
The movie.
Mortal Kombat? Because I remember watching with you.
Oh, when they did
The newer
when
one.
the newer one that came out.
Yeah.
I loved it because it was very.
Yeah, you enjoyed it.
It was very spot on for the characters. Like it was very spot on.
I was kind of bothered that a couple of the characters were like in their 50s when they were like, or like 60s. They look like.
Like who?
Scorpion, because he was.
Was
like
it- I think
from-
Scorpion
he
was
from
like
hell.
60.
Well, they are. They're pretty old. At least
Yeah.
like Sub-Zero and Scorpion are
Oh
pretty
no,
old.
older men that are strong help. Like,
No,
what?
I just like I mean, if you're trying to sell the kids, which they they are.
Yeah.
Like, just if you're in like 9, you want to play with an action figure, you're not as excited. Like Obi-Wan was not that exciting because you're like,
Because he
okay,
looked old. These guys were
gonna-
jacked and
For the prequels, I
screaming.
loved
he's gonna
Yeah.
drop
Like-
dead. He's gonna
But
drop
I
dead.
feel like that movie was not made for. Obviously, it was
Yeah.
made for kids.
No,
before.
it was made for our generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It was made for
Yeah.
people who played it in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah, like I thought. I mean, like because they were suited up and get over here.
Way better than the other one. Yeah.
My dad says that to his dog all the time. Like when he's outside, he's like, "Get over here," and I like crack.
That's
up every
probably
time,
the
like,
best line out of both games.
Yeah.
That right? That's
Iconic.
yeah.
Yeah. They
I
didn't
like-
say that in Street Fighter, did they? They said,
No.
they couldn't
No.
say that. No.
And I also like what's the one like whoopsie? What's that?
Toasty.
I always thought it was
That
whoopsie.
was an editor's name, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah.
But I love
that
that noise. It's iconic, you know.
Yeah. That's when you
Toasty.
get 2 uppercuts and get them off the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I forgot.
Yeah,
Consider
me and
it
my
toasty.
cousin would laugh our asses off when we would hear that. We had no idea what it meant when we were
Yeah.
little playing it.
The game felt like a game you would make if you were 13 years old. You go,
Yeah.
that's the game you make. You want to see blood. You get kill them and rip it out. Like that's a 13-year-old boy mind. They tapped into that, and that's why they were successful. You know.
Yeah.
Like they weren't messing around.
It was the whole violence thing, like.
Yeah.
It was perfect for the
Yeah.
time.
So, something really funny. Back then, you know how like game rumors spread like wildfire. You could say anything and people
Yeah.
would believe it.
Yeah.
Back then, everyone said there was a secret pink ninja named Floyd.
I think I remember this.
And yeah, like everyone said, "Oh, did you play as Floyd yet?"
Yeah.
he's the pink ninja.
Yeah.
In the new game,
Oh
they
yeah.
made Floyd real.
Oh,
no
that's
shit.
cute. That's really
cool.
cute.
I
He's
love
a
that.
secret fight. You have to do like
Yeah.
you have to jump through hoops to fight him. But
Yeah.
you fight him. And
Pre-
he's just a pink ninja.
Cool.
That reminds me that
What a
was
shitty dumb name.
pre-internet. There was just video game lore, like because there was ways of untapping things. First, it was so hard to do, but
Yeah.
you can make up
I was
stuff
just a
like
button
that.
masher. Like, I knew
Yeah.
the basics, like jump and block, and then I would just be like, let's go, like, woo.
I heard about the game before I played it, which made it even kind of crazier. You know, like the hype up
Yeah.
gets wild. So, what do you rate the overall art style, Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat, that's hard because I feel like as cool as you people are commenting on stuff like that. I feel like that as cool as the game was and stuff like that, I felt like the art style, it's iconic, the original game, because it was like first of its kind, so we were all kind of taken like, wow, they almost look like real people fighting. But then, you know, like character wise and stuff, you know, it's like the outfits were like, they were okay, but it was like pretty typical like ninja outfits, you know, like traditional looking
yeah,
stuff.
I mean,
so
like the ninjas were kind of cool looking,
yeah,
kind of
like
iconic
Scorpion
looking, but
and
not
Sub-Zero,
even that cool.
and they were, and like Lizard or Reptile.
Reptile, yeah.
Lizard. They were all just different colors of the same skin.
Yeah,
really.
and like
there was only 2 models who
Yeah.
did like the different photo shoots.
Yeah.
right.
So I mean, like overall, I'd just say 5. Just
Yeah, I remember the style. I didn't think it was that good. Like you could tell it was live action. You could tell they recorded
because
something.
they were like,
which was
Yeah.
fun. It was different, but like I would never have been like I need an outfit like that.
Yeah.
You know.
And with Street Fighters, like that's legit art.
yeah.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
more.
Fantastic.
There's design there. You
Yeah.
could tell they took the art to the next level. And they were creative as hell with it too. Like very imaginative.
So then overall art style for Street Fighter, like I think.
Oh well, we shouldn't jump. Should we that way?
No, let's
Okay, yeah,
let's
sorry.
stick
Yeah.
with that,
So yeah, I said 5 for the overall art style,
Nice.
and then like if we did like wardrobe, that kind of touches base with
Yeah,
that.
the
Like
ward-
we were just saying, so
Oh,
I'd say like
yeah.
a 5 for.
So
yeah.
right there, boom, boom.
Boom boom,
Okay.
and then as far as personalities go, I would say. Like they really didn't have. Like they all seemed pretty pissed off.
We were all just mad at
They
each
were all
other.
just really mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nobody was.
Who's
like,
the guy with
"Let's
the smoke?"
Talk about it.
who was the guy? Was that? Who was the guy with the smoke?
That Smoke?
That was.
Oh, that was his
That's
name.
his name is Smoke. He's
Wow.
the Grey Ninja.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to love like the names they had, like Kato and stuff. I was excited to like, oh, what's that guy about? Like,
Yeah.
it was pretty
I
fun.
didn't. I was seeing because I was a girl. I was just like the
Oh, yeah,
girls
yeah.
are cool, and I like girls. They're
Yeah.
cool. Am I gonna see a boob? Like, you
Right.
know, like
Yeah.
that's all.
There you
Like
go.
the guys, I couldn't like for some reason I couldn't be. I was so like barely interested in the design because I was like a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was like I want to play Barbie.
Well, what did you like playing more though?
I think we mostly more had access to Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Because I remember my mom being like, I don't want her saying that it's violent, it's going to ruin our society. Like,
Yeah.
it was the hype of that, like,
Right.
rating games and kids can't buy games. My uncle would buy whatever for my cousin, so
Yeah.
we would
They were
have
all
the
wrong.
worst.
All the parents were wrong.
Yeah.
Video games are awesome. They're good for your brain.
True.
You shouldn't play them 24 hours a day, but
Not
like
true.
surgeons are better if they play video games.
Hold on, I gotta do a round of Mortal Kombat before I operate on your husband's frontal lobe.
I have to get this fatality in, and then I'll be good.
My
Yeah.
hands will be good. Hold on, just hold on.
Nailed it.
That's all they're doing in hospitals is playing video games.
They should be. I think there needs to be a doctor's lounge where they're all playing video games and having a blast,
Yeah.
relieving some pressure and using their brain in a different way.
Yeah.
I remember I was like 8 when one of my first surgeries, and I was stuck in the hospital for 3 months.
Wow.
They had like a play place for kids, and
Yeah.
I would play Spyro day in and day out.
Nice.
And that what you described is real, but it becomes miserable when you're just like stuck in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Just playing Spyro over and over again.
Right, but you probably have do you still love that game then?
No,
Or,
hate it.
oh, 'cause that's what it was.
Yeah.
Poor Spyro.
I
I could
remember
have.
playing Spyro too. I had no idea what the shit I was doing.
Yeah, he's a stupid fat dragon.
He's just skipping around and
Never
there was
played
like
it. But
some thief or
what
something.
do you think of the abilities for Mortal Kombat?
The abilities are crazy. I'm giving them like an 8 because like they rip each other's spines out of their bodies. Like,
Violent.
That's insane.
They're a violent gang.
They're
True.
violent. They have violent like fire and freezing to
Yeah.
death and then biting.
I'm
heads.
excited
like,
where
come
this
on,
is
man.
leading. It's going to be, which they should make a movie just to make $1 billion. Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter.
That? Oh my god.
The movie.
Yeah, that would be.
That'd be $1 billion,
insane.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make it for your billion.
I don't think Capcom would ever bite though because
No.
It's
it's probably too
Capcom.
violent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you think?
Capcom's like, no, we don't want to show
They would
you
do it.
boo-boos."
No, they would not.
Capcom's
Would it do good?
Japanese
Would
Yeah,
it
you
do
guys do the
good?
Japanese.
Hold on though. Would it do good if it was an anime film?
Mortal
In
Kombat would be
theaters.
gutted.
I feel like it wouldn't be as good hyped up in the theaters as
Yeah.
compared to live action.
The
Did
people
you
want,
did you give the personality something?
did I say their personality's like a 4 because they're all pissed off?
Yeah, they're all pretty.
Yeah.
They're all pretty mad. They're all.
And then you
pissed
give
off,
their
and
abilities an 8?
Like no, I said a 9. 'cause,
9,
They're
okay.
doing crazy stuff. They're ripping spines out.
Doing crazy stuff.
You know, in the movie, I thought it was really weird how they made it so that if you were chosen for the championship,
Yeah.
you got a power
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of them just having the powers. What
Yeah.
do you guys think about that? Do you guys like that? You remember
In
that
the movie, I don't remember that.
When they have like the dragon birthmark, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like when you have it, like Jax, he got his robot arms from just having that.
Oh
birthmark.
yeah, that's
Oh.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
I hate
that
that.
was convenient.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
it was all very convenient.
Because
Yeah, I don't like
he
that
had
at all.
any of his arms like ripped off or something.
Yeah, which he does, but then he gets them rebuilt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Instead, he just they magically grew.
Like okay, robot
Yeah,
arms.
I had some
Yeah.
problems. I don't remember what
They're
it
like,
was.
good news, you have robot legs, and he's like, well, I really need arms. They're like, too bad, cut his
Why?
legs off.
Yeah, you got
No.
legs.
She really enjoyed the movie,
I
and that
did.
made it fun for me.
Yeah.
But
I did. I also might have been drinking. so,
she
like,
definitely
really hyped
was. I
us.
wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, she was drunk, and she loved it. So I was like,
I-
okay.
yeah.
It made me think it was better than it was, because
Yeah.
she was so pumped about it.
I liked it. I just liked hearing it.
Yeah, it was awesome. That's why I thought you were really into Mortal Kombat, because you were so into the movie.
Well, I loved because
Yeah.
I made me think of my childhood and all the times I played the game. Like
That's
I
cool.
did like the game. I did have fun playing.
Street Fighter 2 could be a good movie, live action, but so far it hasn't been.
Street Fighter a new one is coming out 2026. Okay, Mortal Kombat gets a 5.75 not in focus.
Ooh,
Okay.
5.75.
Okay,
It's not bad.
alright, that's not too bad. That's not too
Switching
bad.
over to SF2.
SF2. Okay, so Street Fighter 2 overall art style.
Wow. Okay. So it's not my favorite art style, but I do respect it. It's high quality. There's lots of creativity, sort of. Like a lot of their ideas came from real life stuff that we already had in America, but like Blanca's like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, but they were all from different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the whole thing.
So Blanca was from was
Brazil.
It from Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil.
I'm gonna give them a 7.5 art style.
7.5.
It's really well done for what it is. It's amazing, for what it is, but it's not my thing that I get excited by.
It's more anime looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Super muscles, stacked.
personalities. What do you rate their personalities?
Well, I loved the anime movie, the first one they made.
Yeah.
I used to watch that a lot in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
And your leg bounces, it's distracting
Sorry,
for some
I
reason.
yeah.
Yeah, it usually doesn't, but they all seem pretty kind of bland in the movie a little bit. I'm trying to remember it really good. Like,
Is that the movie where it ends with Ryu and Ken just
making out.
just having gay sex?
Probably.
Like uppercutting Bison away into space.
yeah,
Is that how
it
ends?
was just cool because they play like 90s music with it, like grungy music and stuff with it,
Funny,
because it was Americanized a little bit.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. So based on that and the video game personality, because it felt like for video games you got a sense of who those characters were more so than most games at the time, because they said a few phrases and their style was in their body language. So I'm gonna give them a 6.6
Okay.
personality.
Love it.
6.6. And then what about wardrobe then?
Wow. Not the greatest wardrobes.
But some of them are iconic. I can see them in my head, like
Like-
Chun-Li's sweet ass slip dress.
It's iconic, but I don't like that outfit. Like
Okay.
that's an outfit. Like if I saw that in public,
It's acquired taste.
Like, yeah,
Everyone's practically naked.
yeah. Like if you're gonna wear,
Yeah.
wear that, like
Like what Kimmy had on, like a red beret and like green bathing suit.
Yeah, literally like a green, like, little, I don't know what to call that. It's a green thing
Yeah.
that covers her torso. Nothing. No.
great for
Yeah.
conventions. It's great for conventions.
Oh,
I'm sure fans are taking pictures like crazy
Yeah,
if it's
and the
done
girls are
right.
like, I just like this for me.
Yeah.
You're like,
So I mean, just is there any characters that like I'm like, wow, it's so awesome? I don't think there is any.
Wardrobe?
Just the way the way they look. It could be their
Bison's dressed pretty
wardrobe.
sharp. He's like,
Bison's like has the most drip.
He's like a
everybody.
Nazi though, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks like a
It's like a
really
big-
big-
I mean, he's got like the red beret and he's got like a huge cape.
He's like a
and
Russian
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger Nazi.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
the man in uniform.
But it's not a cool outfit, and they couldn't do it good in the movie. You know, Guile with that, like it's just like all kind of cliche outfits they got.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him a 4.8.
I always love. He's a
4.8.
Yeah.
I love when Japanese like game developers make American characters.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like Guile.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's
how
great.
that's how
They're
they see
so
us,
jacked and insane looking.
Yeah.
I love his hairstyle.
yeah. Yeah, the stupid flat top.
Yeah, that thing
Yeah, but so high.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Oh my god! And then personality. Did we do No, we didn't do personality.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah.
Well, I just
Oh,
wanna,
ability.
yeah. Well, I was just thinking about like Vega was probably my favorite character because it was kind of like Freddy Krueger,
He just was like a pretty boy with a mask.
but it was
and
like
Freddy
Phantom of
Krueger
the
was.
Opera though.
Yeah.
But it was like the closest thing to horror. That and Blanca was kind of cool. So, yeah, I just
Vega
want
was
to
like,
throw that
I
in
am
there.
pretty. I protect my face.
I still
Yeah.
liked it with the claw. That was like Wolverine and Freddy Krueger. So I was like, I'll take it.
You know,
Like,
in Japan,
yeah.
Vega's called Bison. And
Oh.
Bison is called Vega. They
That's
switched their
weird.
names.
That's
It's
so
really
weird.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
And also, Zangief's my favorite character. I love Zangief.
Yeah.
And they have this whole running gag that he's gay
Oh wow.
because
Yeah.
Japanese people see bodybuilders as really gay.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
think, they think being a male bodybuilder is the gayest thing you could do.
I get it.
And so
Yeah.
when you finish his arcade story, you see
Right.
in Zangief's locker, it's a picture of Vega with a heart around it.
Oh
That's
wow.
funny.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, they have like their big plump boys in diapers roughing you around. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
guys. Like,
So his moves are probably all with that in mind too, because he does like
Doesn't
a
he,
lot
like,
of
kinda-
wrestling
Yeah,
moves.
he's a wrestler. He's the wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler guy.
I didn't like using. He was slow. He was so.
He was
He's
slow.
very
slow,
slow,
but
but
he was
he hits
strong.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They you know how they do that? Like if you're like big, you're slow, but if
I
you're little,
liked
you're really quick.
E Honda was my go-to guy. E
Yeah,
Honda
I love E
was,
Honda.
he was awesome. He had like abs, but his stomach was
Yeah,
massive.
he's a sumo wrestler.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was a sumo dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the E stands for Edmund.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
There you go. Fun fact.
Edmund Honda.
Edmund Honda.
E Honda works for me.
I just
Yeah.
like I said, I was always just Chun-Li or
So you wanted to know what I thought of the
personality.
personality?
Yeah.
I think I said that one.
Yeah, you got the personality.
Yeah, I said
it's
that one.
abilities.
Oh, the
Abilities.
ability. Sorry, I keep messing up.
Well, their abilities are pretty damn good, right?
Yeah, they
I
do
mean,
crazy shit.
between the throwing fire out, stretching their arms, coming electricity, the fast hand slap, like
Yeah.
crazy
Who was the
stuff.
fast hand slap? I
As
can't
E Honda.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was like very degrading.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. Blanca would bite. I think Blanca would come on and bite you,
Yeah,
right?
he would just
Bite you in the head.
Yeah,
He'd bite your
grab
head.
you.
Didn't he have electricity?
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Yeah, he had-
Something
You,
weird?
you shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
And the
that.
lore to it is so funny. Like Dalsum, he got so advanced with yoga, he got so relaxed. He's able to just stretch.
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
That's his
yeah.
whole thing.
That's
Oh,
cool.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
And
his
he
bones
uses
are
his
getting
ability
out.
for
Yeah.
evil. It's like
Yeah.
peaceful yoga.
Well, he looks like he's in some dark stuff. Like he looks
Yeah,
like he's in some.
He
He's all
looked a
about
little,
peace.
He looked a little
Oh, he
bit
is?
witch doctor-y, though, didn't
No,
he?
he's
all
a
about
guy.
he's all about peace.
He's all
but
about peace, but
so-
he's gonna kick your ass.
what's he fighting for? Like just to get some money?
No, just to be in it.
Oh,
He's
okay.
invited. He's there. He's there to kick
That's
ass.
cool.
He's
I'm,
like,
I'm
"Alright."
good. I'm very good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like Mr. Fantastic. Well, so
Literally.
what are the Street Fighters get?
Yeah. I'm sorry. What'd you give it the abilities?
I'm gonna give their abilities a collective 9.6
All right.
because they're pretty awesome.
Street Fighter 2 gets a 7.
Oh, so it won. It
125.
won so hard.
Wow.
It won really hard.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to be as fair as possible with it.
No,
I'm
it
If they had a fight for real,
I feel like Mortal Kombat would win because
they're more violent.
they're more violent just out the gate. Like they'd be like
Let's see.
Chun-Li would be like, "Ee," and they'd be like,
Well, hold on though. So,
Yeah.
who's the most powerful Mortal Kombat person?
I guess if I had to pick, I'd say Scorpion.
I'd say like Raiden.
What about the big leader guy? He's not.
Oh, Goro, the guy with the 4 arms.
Yeah.
He wasn't the
Maybe.
leader, was he? He was like the.
Or Shao Kahn. He's
Yeah.
one of the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you think Bison couldn't take those guys?
I feel like Bison would get his ass handed to him.
He would. Oh.
I feel like Goro would walk up to him,
Yeah.
take his arms, and rip
Yeah,
them
just
off.
like
Wow.
they do
That's
the
it.
violent thing.
Yeah.
Like the Street Fighter guys were more like.
Yeah, I feel like Street Fighter guys more skill on their end,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but MK people they have more brutality.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Like they have weapons.
It's like-
No one there has weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like.
Fireball
it's like,
though, man. You get hit with the
So
fireball.
the Scorpion has a fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the criminally insane fighting like kindergarten class.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we're about to fight, and they're like,
So
You're
we'll
like,
give Mortal
"Ah,
Kombat the
fight,
victory. I would love to see it the other way around, but I mean, it'd be great. It'd be great to not know. Like that's a good simulation fight to watch every time. you
Oh
know?
yeah.
Like how's it gonna end?
Yeah, I feel it's a true toss-up.
Yeah, if they do it fun. So there you go.
You're like the Globetrotters versus like cannibals.
Yeah.
Like it's just. I
You
don't
want to do prompts from the doll head?
Let's do it.
prompts from the dot. Well, there's only 2 in there because
Oh,
we
for
didn't
real?
make new ones. So
Oh, you gotta prompt it up.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I gotta like shake this out.
Yeah, here we go. What do we got?
Great.
What is
Mine
it?
is baby.
Devil.
Baby devil.
Oh,
Wow.
come on.
Oh, that's too.
Didn't we already
easy.
do that with the
No.
baby Bill Gates? Just
No.
joking.
No, oh,
Jokes.
baby
Nice,
devil.
get it.
Baby devil.
Baby Devil. I mean, there already is that Baby Devil character. It's in my head. He's like red. He looks like Casper the Friendly Ghost, kind of.
Yeah, the Raceway.
Oh.
Yeah, was it Raceway Park?
I don't
Is that what
know.
it is?
I think so.
Ah.
Pull him up.
Well, for me, for some reason, the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear baby devil is
Yeah.
like this sweet ass little motorcycle thing for your baby.
Mm.
Like this little like safe like
Yeah.
power wheel thing.
Safe, yeah.
But it's safe and it's for like it's from like 3 months to like a year.
Okay.
So it's like like you could strap him in the seat.
Can you deliver your baby to like school or something? Like,
Babies don't go to school.
well,
I
to
don't
anything,
think.
anything they need to go to.
No, but it like does like off-roading stuff. It's like for the parents that want their kid to be into that shit.
Okay,
And
so
it's-
the parents
and
who
it's
want to
red.
almost sacrifice their kid, but
Yeah,
not really.
yeah, but it's called like
Yeah.
get the baby devil for your baby.
I like that.
Yeah, like it's like a crazy like something like
Devil Baby.
Dev-
I'm gonna go with Devil Baby
you do whatever you
for
want.
mine.
Who, this guy?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's for some sort of like race track.
I'm just gonna give him
Alright.
his feature length film because people are like, you know this character.
Yeah.
We're doing Devil Baby. Is that what he's called too or no?
I have no idea.
Well, that's what we're calling it. Devil
Devil
Baby.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why don't you like me? I'm the devil. And then it's just like that kind of thing. And
Why
But
don't
does
you
he come
like
around at
me?
the end?
I'm the devil. I love
Gee,
that.
Well-
baby, I don't know.
he,
Yeah, because you're
it's
the
it's
devil.
it's a plot twist into the sequel.
Okay.
He-
Devil Baby 2.
He starts winning
Oh,
over a
boy.
lot of
Boston,
people.
New York. Yeah.
Everyone hates him. He starts winning over a lot of people. His character changes. It was all a fucking trick. He's like, I'm the devil. What do you expect?
He's like,
And he's
Wow,
like,
so this baby's kind of a dick.
he's like, now that I got them to do what I need them to do, I'm going to have the biggest.
why does he sound like John Lovitz does the voice? That's
Because
what
he
it sounds
does.
like.
He
He's
does.
like, "Meh."
Wow.
He does.
Okay,
We got
good.
him cheap.
Great.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 50 grand. Thanks, John.
50 grand. That's
But he gets points, and if this movie does big, John Levitt's life is going to change. He can do the whole sequels. His salary keeps going up.
it's gonna be a Louis C.K. scenario, except he's not gonna diddle
Yeah.
anything himself. Whatever.
Uh-oh.
Gonna ask permission. Gonna ask
Uh-oh.
permission twice.
Well, he did. Louis C.K. supposedly do. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't want to get into that.
Really gotta make sure.
John Lovitz is really cool.
John Lovitz cracks me up because he talks like this.
He does.
He's a character.
Yeah, I
There
like
we did it.
We did it.